Hello people, have you ever dreamt about becoming Sonic the Hedgehog meet Palpatine? Then, if so, stick around whilst I show you how to do this in this build. So the first grenade will be Pulse Grenade. We use this because it will generate more ion traces for you. This is better than Storm Grenade, but if you prefer Storm Grenade then use that one instead. So on to the aspects. Lightning Surge. So what this does is when you jolt forward, you will basically become a ball similar to the Flash, and then you'll release a storm around you which will blind and jolt targets, which is the core of this build. So Electrostatic Mine, so whilst you kill a target that's jolted or blinded, they will generate an ion trace, which you'll be doing all the time, so this is a good choice. So next we'll be talking about the fragments for this build. So the first one is Spark of Ions, so whenever you kill a target that is jolted, it will generate an ion trace, which is great for this build because we're using the Fallen Sunstar. As we're using a arc special weapon all the time, why not give them more chance of generating ion traces? And as we're amplified most of the time, why not make the weapon also blind targets as well? And as we're always rapidly defeating targets, why not generate orbs of power on top of that? So not only will it help you with your build, it will also help the teammates around you. So on to the exotics. So the first one is the Fallen Sunstar. So whenever you create an ion trace, which we'll be doing a lot with this build, not only will it move quicker to you, it will act as if it's 2 times ion traces coming at you, and it will also generate energy for your teammates around you. And then the weapon is the Delicate Tomb. So what this does is whilst you're amplified, the next shot will also jolt targets. And also, if you've got the catalyst, ion traces will also reload this weapon. Combine this with heavy-handed, so when you kill targets that's surrounded, you'll get special energy back. So what this means is you've got a weapon that reloads itself and a weapon that can also supply itself ammo. Also blind targets and jolt targets, it's the perfect weapon for this build. So let's talk about mods in the gear. So we've got Arc and Harmonic Siphon along with Melee Wellmaker. So the Arc Siphon, whenever you kill someone with an arc weapon, which we will do most of the time, it will generate an orb of power. And as we're jolting forward, why not generate wells? So the arms will have a second Melee Wellmaker and then put whatever champion mods on you need. So whilst you pick up those wells will also get us Charge of Lights and then put whatever resistant mods you need for the content. So on the legs we've got Heavy-Handed, so what this does is whenever you're charged with light, you kill something with a melee, which now works with the jolted, the ball animation. Essentially you'll get half the energy back straight away. Combine that with the ion traces that you generate and the wells, you've pretty much always got the melee ready to go. And then combine that with this Delicate Doom, that when you kill a target it will generate an orb of power and jolt targets and generate ion traces for you. You're pretty much not without a melee, and if you do run out of your melee energy, you'll be able to get that back really quickly. Combine that with the innovation that you've got, you'll also, those orbs of power will give you melee energy back, so it's like the perfect combo really. You could double up with the innovation perk here, but I like Machine Gun Scavenger because the machine gun I've got also has Purgilist on, so whenever I kill things with it, it also gives me my melee energy back. And on the class item we're going to have Bountiful Wells, so the Melee Well Makers double up, so you'll get 3 wells per melee kill. Combine that with Trace Evidence, so whenever you defeat a target that's affected by an arc debuff, it will also generate an ion trace. And why not stay amplified for longer, so it's win-win really with this. So the gameplay loop is quite simple. You charge forward, you use your charged melee, which will jolt you forward. It will then kill most things around you, which will generate wells, ion traces and orbs of power for you, which will all stack towards your melee energy with the combination of heavy-handed, so whilst you're charged with light, you'll get half your melee back. You'll then be able to pick up the wells, which will be able to stack with the orbs and the ion traces. So essentially you've got your melee up all the time. And then you've got your Delicate Tomb, which will generate ion traces on kill, and it will also blind targets because it's a special energy weapon. And with the combination of heavy-handed, the weapon will reload itself and supply itself with special ammo when surrounded. It's really hard not to have your melee up. This build is really fun to play. I mean, having a lot of laughs trying to build this. And yeah, I hope you enjoy what you've seen, and please like and comment on anything that you've seen here, whether there's something that you would change. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll hope to catch you on the next build video. Peace.